Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. I told you this the video factory. We letting them fly. We ain't got no special studio yet. We ain't got no props, no backgrounds. This just all knowledge and wisdom coming off the top of the head. So if that's what you seek, if you seek the truth, you seek knowledge and wisdom, if you seek information, it's gonna help you in your life. Then sometimes you gotta go beyond the externals. You know, the externals is good, you know, we'll get around to that, all that fancy editing and all that, we'll get around to all that. But right now, you just need the information. And that's why my subscribers are growing, and that's why I want to thank my new subscriber. Because you just need the information. And listen, ladies, it ain't nothing personal, it's just facts being presented. So this is part of the Isaiah 4-in-1 series. It's going to be a double play on the Isaiah 4-in-1 today. This first one is going to be kind of short because it's not going to take me that long to say what I got to say on this one. Isaiah 4-in-1 is coming to pass. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a 304 into a housewife. You can't turn an EOH, we'll say it backwards, into a housewife. How many times do I got to tell you? How many times do other people got to tell you? You can't turn a 304 into a housewife. Now, all 304s, excuse me, all 304s, my sound is breaking up a little bit, are not physically 304. Some of them are mentally 304. Some of them are physically 304s and mentally, you know. But a lot of times that mental come before the physical. Like let's say you got a girlfriend or a wife that she want to get out there. She looking at her friends, she looking at her relatives, and secretly she want that freedom. She really would love for you to be a sucker butt simp and let her do her thing like Superhead husband did at first till he woke up, and still come home and have the benefits of marriage, so on and so forth. You can't turn a EOH into a housewife, man. They are what they are. If they are a thought, then they're not going to stop being a thought because you marry them. You think they're going to stop? Oh, well, I'm going to be a good girl now. Have you ever been a good girl? No. Well, you're not going to be a good girl now. People will play nice. People will put on what I call the interview face. You know how in a job interview, you try to present yourself as everything they want and need so you can get what you want and need. That's what a lot of them do. You know, they put on their interview face. But you can't turn a 304 EOH into a housewife. We'll just start calling them EOs for sake of censorship. Every now and then you can say ho. I mean, Corey Holcomb said it. What, is Corey Holcomb like one of the 9 unknown men or something? And I like Corey Holcomb. And Corey Holcomb made a good point when he said, you know, I'm not really the cussing guy, but I get what he was saying on that. But you can't turn a 304 into a housewife. It's just not happening. They are what they are. They gonna be what they gonna be, man. I mean, I know love would be better for us all, but that's not the world we live in. And if you think it is, then sooner or later, whether it's 20 years in, 25 years in, 2 years in, 5 years in, you're going to find out the truth. And some of y'all going to find out the truth the traumatic way, with her getting blasted, moaning and groaning, oh, smack, 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 getting knocked back. It ain't gonna be the same. Dude, listen, man. If, let's say you are a monster, but the guy that messed with your wife is more of a monster. And sometimes they'll do that on purpose. I'm telling you. The dude will send them a picture. And they'll see, oh man, he bigger than my husband. And that's going to make the 304 in them come out. Obviously, y'all dudes young, man. That's why nothing against none of the younger YouTubers. I listen to them for certain stuff, but I can't really, like, get off into what they say all the way because a lot of them have not experienced it, man. They haven't experienced paying child support. They haven't experienced trying to keep your family together because you love your kids. You want to raise your kids. You know how the world is, but yet she's going the other way. They haven't experienced that stuff. So it gets kind of hard sometimes to listen to them. All they know is the club. The club is such a small aspect. Most women don't even go to clubs, man. So if that's all your knowledge is based on what you see in the club and bars, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Have you ever worked in corrections? Those are women with the same job title as you who go to clubs, go to bars, mess with guys at work. I'm telling you, you talking about what they call a red pill job? Corrections, working in, whether it's juvenile, any kind of corrections, you gonna get red pilled or you gonna get blue pilled. And it's a constant conflict between the guys who are red pilled and the guys who are blue pilled. Like backstabbing, trying to snitch on you, trying to get you in trouble, trying to act like they doing the job better than you, talking about your appearance, thinking that if they talk about your appearance and laugh at you, that somehow that's gonna make the women want them more than you. Not the grounded, level-headed women. Young dudes think everybody want them. That's how they catch so many STDs. Nothing against y'all young dudes, man. I want y'all to listen to me. I got something for you. But I'm just saying, like, when I was 22, I didn't know nothing. Like, looking back at the stuff I used to do and say, putting my freedom on the line, all type of stuff, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. That's why you gotta find you an older guy that has wisdom, and it'll change your life. It'll make your life better. And there's a lot of them on YouTube. Everybody has their own different version of wisdom in the manosphere. Some people ain't got no wisdom, but a lot of them do, man. Like I ain't finna keep naming these dudes because they don't be saying nothing about my channel, so forget them. Nothing, I don't mean it like that. Like, I still watch a lot of them, you know what I mean? But y'all know what I'm saying. So, Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. What's the disgrace? The disgrace is not being a submissive wife. You want to be a wife. You want the gifts. You want a high value man, but you don't want to be submissive. Y'all talking about what Brittany Renner said. Everybody talking about what did you expect anything different? I mean, look at her track record. Did you expect anything different? Y'all going by looks. But did you expect anything different though? She ain't the only one. You know what I respect about her? Is she'll let you know where she stands. You gotta respect women like that, man. At least she not trying to hide. You already know what she stand for. So if you choose to mess with her, any of y'all athletes or rich guys, you already know what you getting. She keeping it real. She not gonna submit. And anybody that's trying to mock Cam Newton, you throw them in that category too. You can't turn a 304 into a housewife. That is one of the truest sayings ever made. Let them be. It was a song, Willie D, another YouTuber, another guy I watch. If I'm not mistaken, that was Willie D. I think it was Willie D. Don't hold me to it. They had the song, You gotta let a 304 be a 304. You gotta let them do it, man. You let them do it, right? And either, regardless of how you want to live your life, how you want to be viewed by the Most High, so on and so forth, either you participate or you don't. Participate or not participate. But you gotta let them be who they are, and you don't try to change them. They Decepticons, Transformers, robots in disguise, but they not with Optimus Prime. They Starscream, Megatron. Come on, man. Come on now. And so everybody talking about this. Some guys are talking about it because they're helping you. Other guys are talking about it because they're hurt by it. Don't be hurt by it, man. And don't listen. Never let a woman lower your view and your standard for yourself. If you don't like 304s and that's what she is, go find you a good girl. Go find you a girl with some walls. Go find you a girl who believes in giving massages. Who believe in checking on you. How your day going? Who not just trying to challenge you. Well, you shouldn't have did this because you should have blah, 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 blah. No. Sometimes they do that because they're a control freak. Sometimes they do that because they want to be a thought. You never know what their real motives are. All this wanting to challenge men. She talked about challenging men on that video. She talked about challenging men, this, that. Listen, we warriors by nature. That's not what they call a challenge is really emasculation. Shouldn't no woman be telling you how to be a man if she's not a man? Next time they do it, this is what you do. Next time she question or challenge your manhood, bring up everything that she's scared of. Whether it's mice, rats, bats, frogs. Never let a female challenge you, especially knowing that she's scared of everything. Because most of these women, they can't be women without, or they can't be themselves. Because when they challenge you, they can't be themselves. And here's why. When they challenge you, it's like they trying to take upon themselves the mantle of manhood. And that's why I tell you, next time they do that, bring up all the stuff she's scared of. And all the people she's scared of. Because if you want to challenge my manhood, then that means you think you're more of a man than me. And if you think you're more of a man than me, and I'm a heterosexual man, then either you want me to be emasculated, or you want me to bow down to you and exhort you like you some type of goddess or something. I don't believe in goddesses. You know what I think? Here's what I think, and here's what I know based on research. There's no such thing as goddesses. Anything that people view as a goddess is really a demon or a devil. It's really a demon. Y'all go watch my old video about Venus. Go watch it. Through the history of our time, women have created very little, and that's not misogynist. You tell you, oh, that's your misogynist. Okay, is it a fact or not? Let's compare what's been created by men and what's been created by women. Come on, man. We got to deal in facts, man. And I could close this out. The fact is, everybody talking about Brittany Renner not wanting to submit, but they looking at the wrong things. They overlooking the fact. And the fact is, you can't turn no hoe into no housewife, man. I don't care if it's a fine 304, an ugly 304. 304 is a 304. And you can't turn them into housewives. Because I've seen guys here, Milwaukee. I don't even got to deal with nowhere else. They tried to do that and failed miserably. Failed miserably. Think about it, man. Don't get mad at her. She keeping it real. In fact, shout out to Brittany Renner for being honest about who you are. You know, and if she end up with any more kids or any of that, they already knew what they was getting into. You can't feel sorry for them. Good. Get paid. Because she letting you know, man, most of them, they'll be the complete opposite, and you just gonna find out the hard way. Keep your eyes open, man. Men. Either. It is directly to you who will watch it, but it's to all men. I've seen some. I don't know where these guys be finding these videos. Y'all women need to give up. We finna talk about that next. The manosphere. Y'all losing this. Y'all losing. Because you can't count the ones who you got wrapped around your finger. You can't count them. You gotta go by my arguments that I present. Coach Greg Adams, Alpharonomy, all the dudes on BOA, all the dudes on here that's presenting these arguments. And y'all think I ain't gonna talk about that senator? Oh yeah, that's next. I told you it's gonna be a double play on this Isaiah 4:1. So let me just end this so I can come with the rest of it. Present my case here in the manosphere. You can't go by thirsty dudes. Thirsty dudes. Oh man, women running the manosphere. No, they not, man. No, they not. It's okay. You supposed to want to get you a little bit. But when you start giving kudos out, those kudos should be going to where they should be going. And that's to men. Because we done heard both sides of the argument. Now, unless you one of them people who throw out the Bible, which if you doing that, you done already lost. You done already lost. How can you throw away where relationships come from? Like, you done already lost. But anyway, this is the truth, man. The channel is the no matrix, no turning a hoe into a housewife. No simping. Remember what I tell y'all, simping and being in the matrix usually go hand in hand. All subjects channel. Thank you to my new subscribers. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure you're watching the whole video. If your attention span is too short, come back and finish watching it. Don't try to have opposing viewpoints and you didn't watch the whole video. But thanks for watching.